welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a goofy couple in love that loves reacting to some Star Wars.
We do.
And so now we're getting into season 1 of Clone Wars. So we're doing this chronologically. And now I guess the rest of this is all of season 1. And then it starts jumping again. But so, first episode, season 1, episode 1.
The ambush.
The ambush. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Because we got Yoda.
Greetings, King Katuko. No.
Yeah, her.
My master wishes to speak with you.
Forgive my intrusion.
Count Dooku.
Master Yoda hopes you will allow the Jedi to build a Republic base in your system. I ask, how can the Jedi protect you if they cannot protect themselves?
That all our transmissions are being jammed.
Jeez.
Justified surprise, all right.
Dweebiest droids ever. Think you're gonna take down Yoda?
Too late it is. Sprung is the trap.
I must get you to safety, General.
Retreat you must. There, I must go.
Yeah.
Yoda doesn't retreat.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you and your droid armies can do better.
I sense you are one who respects strength, Your Highness.
But a single Jedi equals 100 battle droids.
Let's put that to the test, shall we?
An escape pod, sir? The enemy will fire at anything we launch.
Then launch all of them, you. But when you decide to join us, my Ventus will contact me.
What a terrible shot. Ah, well.
That was a close one. General, I think we're out of range.
But entering another trap, we are. A disturbance in the Force theory.
Is it bad that I kind of want one of those murder
My
droids?
lord.
Just like
Master
clean the
Yoda's
house type
worship
thing.
has fled the system.
They're
What
funny.
further
Yeah.
evidence?
Master Yoda would like to talk with you, sir.
A pleasure it is to hear your voice, Your Highness.
I thought perhaps Count Dooku had frightened you off.
Unaware I was, Count Dooku was invited to our meeting.
He assures me that his droids can offer my world greater security than your Jedi.
A matter of debate, that is.
Your Majesty might prefer more than words. If Yoda is indeed the Jedi warrior you believe he is, allow me to send my best troops to capture him. Should my droids defeat Yoda, consider an alliance with the Separatists.
Accept the challenge, I do.
Just I can't wait till he kicks ass.
Master Yoda must be given a fair fight.
I would have it no other way.
Liar.
Yeah, them cheating is the only way it can be a fair fight.
They can't win in a fair fight, so there is no incentive for them to play fair.
There's going to be a full battalion in there. We'll have something for him.
I'm deploying my forces, Master. I will see the Jedi gets his fair fight.
Destroy Ventress. Your weapons will not. Come, Lieutenant.
Ventress.
Hurry, we must.
I keep forgetting her name.
Sir, the rendezvous point is that way.
To reach our goal, a straight path we will not follow.
Smart.
Find Master Yoda.
What does he look like?
He'll be the small, shriveled green one.
With the lightsaber. Don't worry, Supreme Leader. We'll take care of him.
That is a lot.
At ease beneath my blades. Within range, we are not.
He's just got 3 clones with him. That's crazy.
Hold it. I said hold it. Wait. I said stop. We're too big to fit in there. No, we're not. Watch this. You were right. Next time, listen to orders.
Those tanks are too big to follow.
See? Size is not everything. Smaller in number, are we? But larger in mind.
You have any idea what the General is talking about? Should I know? There's no figure in the Jedi Master.
Infantry, advance.
I mean, see, like, think of how much fun we have with Herbie. Now, what if Herbie could talk like this? He'd be like a live-in housekeeper and bodyguard.
Coming in on foot.
Ambush them, we will.
I like it.
We'll flank them from the south. Right, let's move.
Not just his Jedi powers, but his Jedi mind. You know, clever battle tactics.
And they're just droids.
Yeah. And that's why the clones will have the advantage. Nice.
What was that? Look, little green light form. You fucking head. That's the Jedi. He is a little one. Now,
Okay, Clanker.
Yeah.
Where's the general? Clankers! Hold back! There's too many of them!
he's around here somewhere.
Yep, you're about to get wiped out.
Hey, get off! Don't move.
Genius.
Yep. He's not even using his lightsaber.
The Jedi destroyed our advanced troops.
Master Yoda is living up to my expectations.
Our heavy troops are moving to engage them now.
Did you guys have? Yeah. So did you have like grenades or anything? Yep. No man left behind.
Can you walk?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do, sir? What's the general doing? Keep blasting!
What's going on? I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Left behind, no one will be.
There you go, Yoda.
Yep. Oh, these are the ones with the shields.
Retreat! Where do I will?
I hear you're having trouble with the droid army.
Trouble? I know nothing of this trouble.
The Jedi won't elude me for long.
He just broke his communications.
Someone's a little angry. I don't think you get that angry when you're winning.
Are you sure we should go in there, General?
Now, rest. We must.
It's so cool. It's like a coral forest.
Yeah.
Above ground.
We're low on ammo, sir. And one rocket for the launcher.
Why'd you use those grenades earlier?
With respect, General, maybe you should go on. Let us slow him down.
Come. Sit. Your helmets. Remove them.
Not much to look at here, sir. We all share the same face.
Very different. Each one of you are. Always focused on the enemy, are you? For inspiration. Look to yourself and those beside you. Weapons do not win battles. Your mind. Powerful it is. Outthink the droids. You can.
Yep.
Only by surviving it will you prevail. The Force resides in all life forms. Use it you can to quiet your mind.
Tanks, but I've only got one shot left.
Have you three I do? Outnumbered are they? Know the time to help me. You will.
All right.
Found the Jedi.
Excellent.
He's just sitting here. In front of our tanks.
Shoot him now!
Just cutting through the whole army. Oh!
Oh.
Do not feel bad for the droids.
We've got him in our sights.
Oh, he just looks down the barrel.
Yep.
What's going on over there? Where is Choo Choo 4?
Destroyed, Supreme Leader. The Jedi has overrun our position again.
I think perhaps all those stories about the Jedi are true.
Especially
The
Yoda.
fight isn't over yet.
All right, this is where Yoda needs your help.
We got trouble. Clanker sent reinforcements.
Yep, you gotta get from behind him.
I think I know how to deal with them.
There you go.
Yoda knew the signal.
Yeah, great shot, sir.
Learned something today, have you, Lieutenant?
I think we all did, General.
Behind schedule, are we? Not polite to be late.
You are right, Count Dooku. One Jedi is not worth 100 battle droids. More like 1,000.
Ah.
But I will be joining the Republic. Your agent also promised me Yoda would get a fair fight. I will not deal with those who break their words.
Ew.
Perhaps our negotiations will be more fruitful with your successor.
Yeah, what to say.
Kill him.
Yoda, come on.
Damn, he's strong.
Ventress hands. Strong you are with the dark side, young one. But not that strong. Still much to learn. Surrender. You should.
Coward.
You could just throw those boulders at her,
Yeah.
but he's too good of a person.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, cowards are those who follow the dark side. It's a pity I wasn't there in person. Begin negotiations. We can.
You have my faith. Toydaria would be honored to host
But
a
of-
Republic base.
Fail you. We will not.
That was so much fun seeing Yoda be a complete badass. That was, yeah, great episode.
I totally agree. I love the design of the world. I love the fact that it's like a coral reef, but on land. I just thought it was so pretty and interesting and different. Love the Yoda callback to Obi-Wan's line in A New Hope, "Your eyes may deceive you," which is what Obi-Wan says to Luke on the first ride they take on the Millennium Falcon when he's first learning how to fight with the lightsaber, and
Gets blinded,
and he gets blinded, and Luke is all like, "Wait, Obi-Wan, how could I possibly fight like this?" And Obi-Wan says, "Learn to use the Force. Your eyes may deceive you." I'm paraphrasing there. Some of you who are going to know it by heart. I know. But that's the gist of it. And so when I heard Yoda say that, I was just like, oh, I love that callback line. And I also just loved how observant he was of the people he was working with.
Yep.
So often we're very self-focused in the modern world because, you know, like social media and you're supposed to like promote yourself and, you know, your career, and we're so tunnel visioned on having to achieve certain milestones in life. Having somebody who is observing those around him and can so keenly identify certain quirks or traits and tell them what's going to give them the most power to succeed, I just think is a wonderful thing. And it goes back to great leaders inspire the best in others, which is what Yoda did.
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely 100%. But like, in order to be able to inspire, you have to also like I'm always, you know, give respect to get respect. And like Yoda respected the clones, and I mean, to take enough time to, you know, I mean, maybe it was just, he was just able to use the Force to figure out what their, you know, what their problems were and like how to best address them and everything like that. But I also feel like, you know, he, you know, took the time to know these clones as well. I mean, in the short, brief time that he spent with them, he was very observant in what their, you know, weaknesses were, what their strengths are, and just inspiring them to be the best version of themselves is an amazing leader. And I love that it showed Yoda just in every single facet of how amazing he is. I mean, it showed like, you know, his combat tactics. It showed, you know, his use of the Force, his lightsaber skills, and his humor and his, you know,
And his people skills.
yeah, his people skills too. So I mean, you know, Yoda's the complete package. He's great.
I mean, because he even identified strengths in the clones that they didn't identify in themselves. I mean, he said, I want to look you in the face," and he wasn't saying that because he necessarily expected their faces to be so interesting, but because he wanted to have that connection and look them in the eye as he spoke to them. And the first thing out of the clone's mouth was, "Oh, well, we're not that much to look at. We all have the same face." I mean, they were so willing to put themselves down, which we've seen actually in other episodes with the clones, that they are all just like, "Oh, I'm just a number. I'm just one in a million." Like there's so often a, you know, there's nothing special about
Yeah.
about me, and yet we live in a very visual time, I think, in a lot of ways, between social media and movies and TV, and everybody's filming themselves for various things.
Like us.
Like us. That to see beyond the visual aesthetic of a person, to see beyond just what they look like and really get to the heart of them, I think is a skill that we often overlook in modern society.
Yeah.
But it is what makes life worthwhile, to see a person and see their soul and really connect with them. Those are the best. I mean, like, all the best moments I've ever had in my life, I can say is because of that, not because, like, ooh, I just had somebody hot hit on me. Like, it doesn't really do it.
What was his name? And so Ventress is a good villain to hate.
Oh, she's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean,
she's so detestable.
She's got good, like, permanent evil bitch face going on. I just kind of want to know a little bit more about her, because right now she's very one note, and it's just kind of like, ooh, she looks like a bad guy, and and does fights dirty and everything, and I kind of want to know just a little bit more about her. So I hope you get a little bit more of her story going in there, like a little bit more of her backstory. Like, I don't need her to be likable or anything like that. I just want her to be kind of like, I don't know. She's a good villain to hate, but I want her to be a little bit more interesting. And so
Yoda referred to what's his
Dooku?
face? Dooku as his fallen apprentice, which really tells us, okay, so Dooku was on the Jedi training path, and suddenly decided to go to the dark side because whatever, he thought he'd be more powerful, or whatever his reasons were.
He was a Jedi though, and then he turned.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, we get his story. It's very in the same note as Anakin. We understand that. With Ventress, we don't know what she is. Was she a fallen Jedi? Did she just train as a Jedi, go to the dark side? Was she a Sith and always a Sith? It would be curious to see what her path is, because I think the most familiar story to us is, fallen Jedi. Like, a Jedi gets greedy for power and decides to go to the dark side.
Yeah.
Because we've seen that the most. But it would be interesting to get a different story, and, she could be a ripe character for that.
So you have to let us know what you thought about this episode down below in the comments. And we're going to get ready for the next episode. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Season 1, Episode 1 of Clone Wars Ambush. But just keep in mind
That our reaction is definitely not definitive.